Up next is this. Oh, you know what? Let's switch here. All right. Up next is this, which opens up with some clasps on the side. And reveals the glorious thermal paper teletype, essentially. That is the TI Silent 700. Now, mine has a few issues going on here. The acoustic coupler connection on the back is loose. That's not what I'm looking at today. It's missing some keys, which sucks. And it's also the stack pole high-tech key switch type, which if I bring the camera down in here real quick, you can see that these are little plastic squares, and these go down, and then there's actually the leaf switches inside, and those contact when it goes down, but these stems are known to split over time, and then when there's actually a key in there, it will expand and stick. So that's kind of frustrating. So these keys will probably start sticking over time, but I'll actually have to get keys to put in those before I can worry about that. So the problem for right now is, and I'm probably going to actually test this live, so I'm going to plug it in and not worry about that. If I plug this in and turn it on, wow. This is not a typewriter. This is a terminal. It connects over a phone line. So, see if I turn it on. All right, it fires up. It's going to act like it works. And if I bring the camera down here and start to type, well, if I had the paper fed in correctly, it would work actually. But let's see, no, there is a way to get it to print locally. I may not have it fully reassembled here, so that could be part of it. But it will print, so I printed this text out, so it will print. The problem is it won't advance the paper. So we're going to take it apart and see if we can figure out what is preventing it from advancing the paper. There are two suspicious looking paper capacitors in this area that I suspect have failed. And I think they are not allowing the solenoid that drives the platen to build up enough power to punch the ratchet for it forward so that it'll work. So let's go ahead and get this thing disassembled and take a look at it. All right. Let's see. Better than randomly clicking. Oh gosh. All right. So getting into this thing. It's been a little while here since I did this. Like a lot of a while, actually. Got some screws on the bottom. Ugh. It keeps wanting to pull apart, which is frustrating. So it might be. Oh, what are those? Those weird, or are they just... Oh, they're Torx. Ah, seriously? They're Torx and flat. What? I don't know if I'll be able to get the camera to pick that up. Yeah, they're both a security Torx and a flat bit. That's so dumb. All right. Let's see, what size is this? Doesn't have to be whatever size I already have on here, does it? Smaller. Perfect. Okay. Bring back this so I can laugh at the screws that are too long to fit in there. Maybe someone got them out before and improved them to also be flat? I don't think so. They have the black coating intact. I think they're just dumb. They work well for being strip resistant. That's the only legitimate reason to do this. That's why you'll find that, say, deck screws, they also come in a Torx type bit nowadays. Okay, I think, yeah, lift off here and disconnect the acoustic coupler, and now we are in. So the paper caps are not those. Those could be bad. Giant blue caps, but the paper caps I saw are actually under here. Let's see. That all just lifts out so cleanly. Where are they? There we go. Those are what I was suspecting. So I suspect those because those are right next to the connector here that goes to the solenoid here. Oh wait, this is disconnected. Well, it's super not going to drive anything with that disconnected. Okay, I'll figure out where that plugs back in. That was connected when I first got it. But here you can kind of see this mechanism. So this pushes, or is that just for... Hold on. I got to relearn how this mechanically works now. There's a couple of things going on here. Let's see. I do not know any ARM assembly code, unfortunately, so I'm probably not going to be the person to help you out. Axial caps, you mean? Yeah, those are axial air. Both of these are. Those are, and these weird paper ones. So this, where does this go? I forgot now. Oh, right here. Goes right there. So the proximity of those caps to this thing not working is what makes me suspect it. But now I'm looking at it, also could just be this, which goes to that, but, or no, this one here, which is also near those nearby. Oh yeah. Okay. This is the ribbon cable that drives the head. Oh, maybe this bumped thing. So this I have to be careful of because I could damage that and then it just won't work. Trying to remember how this all goes together. That's spring loaded. Okay. See if we can get some paper in there and try and get this working. Or to try and do anything. So one fun thing is this fan that just spins back here unprotected. I have been cut by that. It's really bad. It's mean. Let's do this. I think the last time I did this, I disconnected the spring so I could lift this all the way. I'm a little apprehensive doing that. All right, eBay, what do you want? All right. Nothing that needs addressed right now. That's the thermal head. So this should... Why did I think that is what drove the paper? Let me get this lifted and then pull the paper up here. I want to see it fail. So the monitor has a USB-C port for inputs. Does that mean I need a specific cable or any old USB-C cable? Oh, there's no such thing as any old USB-C cable, unfortunately. You really have to know what your C cable is. The spec has not been followed correctly. There we go. Got that fed through. Blah. Sort of. Go through a little more. Okay. Come on. Perfect. Okay. So this is fine just sitting on top. Let me get that power cable again. Plug it in. Try not to zap myself. And let's see what happens when I flip the switch. First off, the spooky fan turns on. Okay, we can move the head. There should be... I think there's a separate backspace. So, okay, there we go. So line feed should be this. And it doesn't work well. So, okay. So we can see the line feed is this solenoid get pretty weak. So, yeah. Hello, Taters Games. Yeah, thermal TTY, yep. I need to get it working because the line feed is a bit weak. So it's this solenoid here, and I'm suspecting it's these paper caps down there. Because they're paper caps and they're near the solenoid connector. But, let's see. This is... Oh, that's very, very warm. That doesn't seem right. Hopefully nothing failed on the print head there, because it shouldn't be super dark like that. It just says USB-C. Looks like it has a logo. It should be DisplayPort over USB-C. Yeah. I really wish this had Mango Platin control. That'd be nice. Why did this stop all of a sudden? Let's see. Line feed. Okay. If I pull it. Is it set with some kind of really weird margin? What's the deal? Something doesn't seem right. Outside of the weirdness. Ooh. I don't know what that was. Set low speed. Something smells funky. Oh no. What happened? Alright, got our first magic smoke on stream. Oh, what croaked? It's looking like it's this. It's a tip 105. That's probably a Darlington transistor. Well, I don't think it's a cap. That was more like an IC magic smoke going on. Although those are there, but yeah, that seems a little suspicious. It's not super hot. Could have cooled down already. It's definitely from this area. This has a suspicious mark on the case. Hopefully there's nothing on this that croaked. No, there's no ICs on that. Interesting. I should get the keyboard lifted and look under there. Let's see. Smells best indicator. Yeah, Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a pop. Yeah. What's the loop say? Well, it's pretty visible with the naked eye, so I don't think I need to bring the loop into it. But I want to lift this up so I can see what's going on with that. How do I do this? Looks like there's little clips here. Whoa! Hold off more keys. I don't want to do that. Young whippersnappers functional vision. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Get that in there. Alright. Lifting that. There are a bunch of chips under here. A lot of chips under there, so we should definitely investigate there. But I need to figure out how to get this up. Possibly this side instead. This is a tough one. I hate the stack pole switches so much. They're so terrible. It's also glued a little. Okay. At least I think it is. Getting in there and prying has helped somewhat. Okay, now that's all slightly up in the front. Who gives? Oh, man. Oh, whoa. Let's see. Let's see. We'll stack the They stop retaining keycaps? Yeah. TI-99 4A as well as HP Series 80 systems have those. Yeah, they're really annoying. Let's see. What all is this being held in by? Oh, this needs to lift and then slide forward. Okay. That's really complicated. Right, forward or back? I'm not sure. You know what? If I press these down, can I just pull this out? Ow! From there? These back ones are more compliant. Okay, that's something. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Wow, these keys really are not happy. Alright. Got some more suspects down here. Although nothing here seems blown up. So, that's probably good. I wish this was on any... Oh, that is a connector, right? That... I can't tell if that is. It may be. No, I'm not pulling on that. That feels really scary. I think it's a connector, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay. Look at what we have going on down here. I'm not getting a wave of additional smell, so that's something, but I don't like the, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There's some darkness to the legs on that chip, but that should be fine. Let's see, this is using an 8080 for the CPU. That's kind of cool. So, let's see. I don't think anything here looks that suspicious, thankfully. A lot of black legs on the chips. Man. Yeah, I think I'm going to give everything under the keyboard a pass here. Oh, high tech. So it's absolutely a high tech keyboard. So that would be why it uses those stupid switches. So, that could be overdriven. And that could be what was going on with the tip 120s there. Or this could be shorted somehow, and it was pulling too much current. So that's a thing. Let me get this. Actually, first let me take a picture. Pretty sure I already have this documented because I've been in here before, but just in case. Okay. Oh my gosh. That just whiff. No, there's a ground. Oh, I hate those. There we go. All right. So let me get some more light and magnifier on that so you guys can see what failed. Where'd the loop go? Put her over there? No? Oh, there it is. I'm just blah. Okay. Let's see. So there is the suspicious thing that I suspect is that thing blown up. So probably see that. Cascade failure, most likely, yeah. So while I have this magnified, those are the paper caps. And I'm only suspecting those because the solenoid is weak, and there's the paper cap, and that's where the solenoid connects, and I'm assuming that they're somehow intertwined. So, yeah. Question about what is the worst keyboard. So, ironically, as far as actually being functional, I kind of like this. There's a lot of spring force to these, which makes them really high actuation. And I like a heavy keyboard. This is actually... How about that? There we go. I don't know what I missed. Oh, probably, yeah, okay. This has blues. I like heavy. I'm thinking about going green. Okay. These are nice. So, yeah. That's pretty much that. So I don't have like a favorite keyboard other than like Model M maybe. So, all right. I really think it's the Tip 105 there because that's a little suspicious. Everything else looks good. I'm curious about those capacitors now. So let's poke around here a bit. Try to get a sense for the age of this thing. So here is 8136. Here's 8150. Let's see, some more stuff. That might have a date code. Doesn't look like it. Motors frequently do 8207 on the side of that thing. So it's looking like this is very early 80s. 8148 on the amp connector in the back there. So this, yeah, that gives me an idea of some of the stuff about this. Got 8123 on those caps. It's weird that those have dates. All right. Wow, what is that thing? Now that I look at that, that's got to be a transformer, not a motor. Razer Black Widow Ultimate. Oh, I have one of those. I do, yeah. Pretty solid. So it's not over there. I actually have that keyboard. It's off to the side back there behind that white calculator. I have another blue switch keyboard here. What is this? This is, I don't know what those switches are. But I like the Razer. That's why I want to get green switches. Oh. All right. It's a shame this is just like all one solid piece. Like everything, like take the keyboard off here. It's just one board, which means that I can't like test just the power supply. Yeah, I really suspect those sprawn caps are bad. I don't know what the cascade of failures, as it was put, will be once they do go. So I'm wondering if maybe I should take out this. No, first of all, let's really look at this. Is this a connector? If I get this in here so I can well support this, can I lift it? I think I can. I don't think this is going to split the ribbon. There we go. That is awful. Man, it's just IC legs like crimped into there. Blah. But all right, there. That's the keyboard out, so that's out of the way now. Man, that's a big circuit board. Look at that thing. Is it attached at all? No, it just lifts out. That's so weird. Okay, so let's disconnect the fan. And then it will just... Yeah. Okay, there it is. Ooh. Okay, those all went for a ride. Yeah, there's that. Okay. Motherboard for a terminal. That ribbon is super dumb. Look at that thing. I don't know if I've ever hated a ribbon cable as much as I hate that. Man. Double-sided, it'll definitely be double-sided, for sure. I have tracked down a manual and schematics for this thing before. Back when my main concern was like, oh, what's the pin out of that thing? Now my main concern is, will this catch on fire? So we're at a different point right now. Yeah, let me grab multimeter here. See. Well, I thought the Atari 800 cable was bad. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. So this might be one of those circuit boards that is really nice and has like power planes labeled. So hopefully we can pin some stuff out here. I was hoping to be able to check voltages while it was running, but now I'm not so sure that's a great idea. So my leads are not great. Yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah, I need to buy some of these at some point. It's a constant problem. Alright. So, what do we got going on here? So this is 7980. Well, that's not a... No way, that's an 80 volt voltage regulator. In the back here, they're shrouded, so I really can't tell what those are, because they got weird plastic things. So, why is the about section of the channel empty? Because I didn't know there was one. I'm still fairly new at this, actually, so it looks like I got to make a note and do that. I'll try to remember to look at just generic things about the channel after this stream to fill some stuff in. Let's see. New leads are in the works. Yeah, they definitely need to be at some point. Okay. So are there any rails that are actually labeled on here? Is there anything on the bottom? There are no labels. There's no silk screen on the bottom at all. Okay. Let me find where those are. So those are here. Okay. So we got plus 12. Oh, no, there's copper. Ha ha. There are copper labels. Excellent. So, do any of these go to that? No. All right, what do these go to? It goes to that, which is a resistor. Okay. The other side of the resistor goes to that, which is what now? That is okay. That's weird. Oh, there's a trace that goes under. Okay. What are these involved with? Let's see. And it's not empty. It does contain the copy of Finished Computer's Education Preservation, what I'm all about. But normal streamers usually have lots of stuff. I have no idea what this is. I saw an about page a little while ago, and I just put in like basically the same thing I'd put in my Twitter bio. Let's see. Oh, okay. So that's there's supposed to be a bunch of stuff down there, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll take a look at that. Yeah, no panels. Oh, is that it? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea panels. Yeah, that's definitely a later type thing. Okay, so that's these. Where's that going to? There. That's not ground. No, it's not. 12 goes to. Wait, so these Darlingtons. This is that another resistor? No, that's a diode. Why is a diode labeled CR? What is that? Yeah, IN 4934. So that's got to be a diode. Why is it labeled CR? That's weird. Huh. Let's see. This thing sucks to work on. I don't expect me to get anywhere today, just so you guys know, with this. Where does that go? That trace runs off to a pin on here. Let me look up a data sheet for the TIP 120. So does this have a backup battery on it? No. No, it's the diodes. The diodes ref deses are CR. I don't know why. There's another one there. It's CR. Every single diode on here is referenced as CR instead of D. So. CR is an old designation? Oh, okay. That's weird. Also, thank you and hello, Opossum 5150. Okay, let's see. Tip. Keyboard. Seriously. Okay. Tip 105. Yeah, 105. That has a date code too. It's either 8709 or 8109. Probably 81. But I haven't seen anything else as close as that, or new as that. Wow. Alright. Images. Maybe I can find a data sheet that way. Just want pinout. Base collector emitter already. is this part? Interdesign 2543. Is that a little microcontroller or gal or something? Let's see, crystal rectifier. Ah, okay. Also, thank you. And hello, Retro Tech Dan. Interdesign 2543. 2543. 56 results. That's not good. Most of them are for like plastic bins. Great. Oh, that's weird. These Nichicon caps are vented, but then they have a plastic cover, so they're still smooth. Oh, that's weird. Seeing 5150, I always have to think about IBM or California. You mean an IBM like that? uh, it's fun being in a place where all my stuff is right now. Well, most of my stuff. There's still a lot in storage. Cover to catch the mess? Yeah. These fuses are soldered in place. That's cool. Okay, this is... that's probably a voltage regulator. LP 15150. TO-2. Getting air brakes. Cool. That's not what it is. Wonder if any of the legs are attached. We got base and emitter marked. So it's a transistor, not likely a regulator then. That is definitely a bad capacitor. Right there. That is super bulgy. That's the plug. That's not like glue or something. That one's really, really bad. Okay, so that's a first non-blown up chip part that's been verifiably bad. Okay. These are probably bad. Just assume I need to replace those. Unfortunately, I think all of these are paper capacitors too. Didn't leak yet? No. Oh, or did it? No, it doesn't look like it. No leaking yet. So I'm wondering what all I should replace. Each one of these are they all the same? I think they might be. They look like they're all probably 1%, 10 nanofarad, 50 volt caps because they're marked as 0. Or they're marked as 0.01 1%. So that makes me think microfarad because it's unmarked. So yeah. See, because I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to replace the tip 105. But if I just put a new one in, it will probably blow up as well. So I got to figure out what actually caused that to blow up. It's probably getting like too high a voltage or something. Current draw might have been bad. Yeah, I'm really concerned about this too. The way too hot temp on the thermal head. That's very, very concerning to me. I'm going to let's do this. I'm gonna take the spring off of the glass guide. Well, it's not glass, plastic cover, the acrylic part thing. So I can lift up the print head and see if I can get anything or see anything about that. It's so fragile because it's glass. I don't think it's roasted, but hard to tell. All right. This is definitely one of those things where I'm pretty lost, unfortunately. Whoops. Yeah, let me get that roll of paper up. And my main instinct right now is to just do like a bulk capacitor replacement because they're all ancient and paper, except for the Nichicons. That's what those are. At least they should be. I think that's what those bed caps are. Yeah, those are Nichicon. So I'm leaning get all of those listed. Probably just list every electrolytic because there's not that many. Make an order for all of them. Replace them. Replace the tip 120 or tip 105. And then just hope for the best. Because can't really see anything else. That's super suspect. Very definitely bad capacitors. Ones that are almost certainly going to go bad. So, probably just have to go with this. I'm mostly concerned because I see Curious Mark's YouTube channel where he'll work on something like this, and one of these weird ancient chips will have gone rogue, and then they'll diagnose it by using like another one that works and measuring timings and stuff. And I don't have that. So this is definitely something where if I don't luck out by doing a recap and replacing the blown up chip, then I'm kind of out of luck. So yeah, not a lot of things that I can try here. So, all right, let me document the capacitors. There are a lot. And then we're going to call this because I think that's going to take a long time. And we're already 3 hours in, which is supposedly my limit for how long I stream, but I would seem to stream for about 4 hours. So, okay. This is a weird Silent 700 too. So it is a Silent 700, but there are a bunch of Silent 700. So I would like to know the exact revision here. See, it seems to be 745 portable. I have a full part number. So I think I'll do Silent 700 745 as the page name here. So let's do this. Bring that back and start working on a page. Have a year? No. Alright, it doesn't really matter. Causes, blow it up. I don't know. I'm just going to start listing capacitors. I'll add some more documentation later. I'm getting a little tired from this, so just work on getting it documented so I can order parts. Okay. What are those big boys way in the back? sure that these are labeled. Oh, they're labeled on the bottom. Thanks. Okay. I will have to remove those to document them. Cool. All right. By the way, since we had that janky keyboard ribbon cable, what would you do to fix a keyboard cable that uses a plastic shim insert? Said plastic shim has fallen off because the glue has failed. Oh, so you have a ribbon cable that has just like regular flat fingers at the edge, and then on the back side there should be a piece of thin plastic that fell off. So that thin plastic is a material called PET usually. It's the same type of thing that's used in plastic packaging, like a bubble thing. Here we go. So it's exactly the same kind of plastic as this. So this is actually PTEE, and you'll see that in there. So what you can do is you can take a piece that's flat, like this area is, and then cut it, and then glue it to there. So if you don't have the original piece, that is. Now, if you're talking about the ribbon cable is still attached and you need to remove it, the other option is to take something like this, cut it, and then slide it in between the contacts and on the ribbon cable and the connector, and then pinch the ribbon cable to that, and then lift it all out at once. So, yeah. What kind of glue? I don't know. I would just say super glue. I don't really have anything in particular in mind for that. So, excuse me, cyanoacrylate, super glue, that would be my go-to for that. Yeah, hopefully that helps. But yeah, that's about it for that. They're not super complicated. I just know that they can be helpful. So on Atari 800 XL, if that helps. Let me be right back. I'm 6 screws away from seeing this myself. Oh, yeah, let me do this. That TI Silent 700 has bested me a few times here, so I'm really not optimistic I'm ever going to get it going. I think it's probably a little far gone. Okay, so this is the keyboard cable, I assume. So I'm going to be trying to be a little extra cautious here on how this lifts up. Looks like it goes over there. Did I miss a screw? I did miss a screw. Why is it not going up? Okay, careful. Looks like it goes this direction. Okay, oh, well, this one's had some stuff happen already. Okay, I see what you're talking about now. Okay, so, this previously had some kind of sticky glue, and that's letting go. Huh. So have you gotten it out already? And you're just looking to reinforce it for later? Is that what's going on? because this has just a little tiny piece of plastic on there. And that's mostly just so you can kind of pinch the cable like this and push it in and have the force be evenly applied without kind of wrinkling it and as you go along. So, yeah, for that, I would take it out. Okay, yes, I have it out, but the plastic piece that reinforces it has completely come loose, leaving the pins completely unbraced. Yeah. So I would get a piece of plastic packaging, just anything. Like go to the dollar store, buy something, take the thing and throw it away. Just use the plastic packaging. If you don't have the piece, or maybe even if you have the piece, and then cut a little extra big, actually. Because a little bit taller wouldn't be the worst thing here. Yeah, then I would see, as far as adhering it, another thing you could do is double-sided tape, potentially. That might work. Like, there's Scotch tape you can get that's got adhesive on both sides. Now, do be careful with a ribbon cable like this in the IPA, because those are silver traces in there, and you can dissolve them, just so you know in the future, and potentially if you have issues here. So, just a warning. But yeah, maybe double-sided tape or super glue to hold that back on. Yeah, that would be my suggestion. So hopefully that helps. I don't know why mine has masking tape on it. Maybe it's been worked on previously. Double-sided tape has some thickness. That is a fair point. I think it wouldn't make too big of a difference. Yours is a different keyboard make. Okay. Well, I don't know. But, yeah, either that or the super glue. That would be my recommendation. Alright, let me go put this back. And I want to look some up here real quick. Yeah, tasked us to tear it out? Yeah, because there was nothing I needed to do to it. 3 to 6 portable? It's not going to happen, unfortunately. I'm quite tired right now. Actually considering putting off the TI until I don't know when, because I'm pretty tired. I was actually looking to see if there are any on eBay at the moment, because I'm curious how much they go for. They really don't go for a lot. They're not very desirable. Like pretty much exactly, yeah. This exact one that I've got sold for $35 on eBay. And I'm wondering if it would be worth it to just put mine back together, get another one, and then try and make one that works. Because no matter what, this one's missing keys. I'm really concerned that the print head just got burnt out as well with the Darlington going bad. Yeah. well, no matter what, I'm putting this back together right now, at the minimum. So, yeah. Yeah, yours is vapor deposit under Mylar? Alright. Let's see, mine is type 2. Alright. So, there are, I mean, yeah. There have been a fair number of these. So let's see, just generally. Oh my gosh, someone's parted one out. Ugh. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe I should wait till I get another example, and this one could just be parts or something, because I feel like, I don't know. This one concerns me. There's a lot of things that are just unknown. And I'm not even sure how I can connect it, honestly. I tried to look into the port. I think it's weird. It might be the, oh, what is it? I forget. I want to say EIC interface.